He has restarted his re-election campaign, making controversial claims about coronavirus testing in the US. Watch this.
It looked like we were in big trouble, and we were, and I got it back together. When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
I don't even know what you say to that. Nine correspondent Charles Croucher is following the story and he joins us now. I mean, in Trump's world, that made a whole lot of sense.
Easy as that.
Yeah.
Fewer tests, fewer cases. Yeah, on the same day that 6 members of his own staff tested positive, they were working on that campaign rally down in Tulsa. This was the big chance for Donald Trump to restart things. Clearly, the pandemic has been an issue for the campaign. His campaign officially, though, says this was just a joke, him saying that today.
OK, this was his first rally in 3 months because of the pandemic. Didn't entirely go to plan, did it? No,
certainly not. The crowds were the biggest issue because they had boasted, the campaign and the president, of 1 million people registering to go to this rally. In actual fact, the total number was 7,000 people. Now, there are Australian politicians who would love to have 7,000 people at a rally. Joe Biden, the man running against Donald Trump, would love 7,000 people at a rally. But the president relies on these rallies so much for momentum, for energy, for campaign data, for money, that this would be a disappointing crowd. They had overflow crowd spaces set up. They got taken down. There was no speech. And clearly, from our affiliates today, the president is angry about it. And even those in his own team say he was flat following this speech.
Yeah, I think you could certainly see that. You could see him when he was getting off the plane, that his shoulders were a bit slumped. But, I mean, they couldn't have been too surprised that not too many people turned up because they are in the middle of a pandemic. In
the midst of the pandemic, with all that's going on in the US, you'd think that would be a cause too. But those early numbers, the registrations are up over 1 million people, is what got the president's hopes up, got the team's hopes up. Turns out that's a lot of people registering via K-pop, the Korean pop phenomenon. They were encouraging people to register, take a ticket and not show up. Same with TikTok teens. Look, both of those groups won't vote, but it's a problem for the campaign moving forward because they have more rallies.
It's hard to know always how things are really placed, but given that the polls last time around were so horribly wrong. So where is he? Where would he be looking at?
Oh, I think the president's behind. The polls say that, and you're right. Donald Trump likes being behind. He likes having the comeback story, but he is further behind now than he was in 2016. But the campaign has more money. It's better organised than it was in 2016, and we've shown that, you know, a week is a long time in politics. It's an age in this day and age, so there's a big hope there. One thing of note, though, I was in the stadium at the rally when he launched his re-election campaign and made a big deal about turning Make America Great Again into Keep America Great. Notice yesterday, no sign of that anywhere in the stadium. That's because the 120,000 deaths, millions out of job, that's clearly not the message the campaign wants. Instead, it's going to be the recovery, hoping the economy turns around at the same time as the president's numbers turn around and everything rises together.
Long way to go.
Certainly wouldn't write him off, would you?
No. Good on you, Charles. Thank you. Still